crystal topics, discussions about certain crystals. Before I left Spain, I worked on I think about 11 sets. 6 was the final sets that I worked on, but prior to that I worked on probably about another 5. So I wanted to be sure that before I came here I could, talk about them in what I felt with those crystals. Actually, just at this moment in Bali here, I've picked up from my beautiful family, Balinese silver and goldsmiths, some crystals. Also, I'm going to talk to you about them. Also, I'm having some one-off Moldavites made in solid gold and doing maybe some unusual one-off designs. I'll see. But welcome everybody. Today we're going to talk about Prophecy Stone. Where are they from? Sahara, Egypt. Is it the white sands? I can't remember, but you'll probably know better than me. Farah, I think, something like that. Anyway, gorgeous. I'm wearing one today. Really lovely, capped, beautiful cap, lovely finish, solid silver, as we say, 925, as solid as you're going to get. Beautiful. You can't have it solid because it'd be too soft. But yes, Balinese silver, costing a fortune now double, cost me double than what it used to cost me. So, but I'm still keeping the crystals at the same price. That was my promise to you this year, and I'm going to stick with it no matter what. I'm going to stick with that promise. So yeah, I uploaded a few yesterday from the collection that I'm going to talk about today, and today, I don't know what time zone you're on, but I'm just about to upload another probably about 15, something like that. So this is the new batch. They're gorgeous. If you don't know anything about them, it feels like a metal. Okay, it's a fairly heavy stone, and the property within this stone is phenomenal. It just is phenomenal. I've probably given away more of these than most crystals. I mean, in the top 20 crystals of giveaways, this was one of them. And the reaction to men when, let's say, traumatic experiences has hit them and they've come for a healing session, I've put one of these around their neck. And I think one of the reasons why is because men can cope with a piece of metal rather than a crystal, like they might see as feminine. This is kind of a masculine, but women love this. Women love it. And why? Why would you love this crystal? Well, there's so many wonderful I can only call them experiences, not just through myself, but through my clients over the 20 years. Things that I've seen happen when wearing this crystal. Made sure I wrote it all down for the first 9 months. It was fascinating. So one of the things that I feel, if you've come to me and you ask me for a crystal and I say to you, well, how are you feeling at the moment? You say to me, you know what, Mark, I've got negative thoughts all the time. Okay, this ticks the box straight away because this clears negative thoughts. It brings in a positive outlook. It just smashes negative thoughts. But it also strengthens clarity so you can see through the bullshit. It strengthens your psychic ability, so the gifts that are within you start to strengthen. So therefore, things become easier, not harder. You're not bogged down. Energetic-wise, it heighten. You can feel a heightened energy starting as soon as you wear it. So it breaks down the trauma. It breaks down the heavy energies that basically pull you down. Your shoulders get lighter. You feel better. On a side note, this crystal is great to work with in meditation, and I would recommend wearing it through day, round about here, anywhere round about here. So my boobies are there, round about here. So like heart, just in between the chest. That's where I'd recommend it. Crystals that I would recommend working with. Actually, it's funny because you would have thought something like a clear quartz, although it's good. I actually like working with this crystal because it really does bring a lot of abundance. So therefore, I would recommend another abundant crystal called pyrite. Again, another metal. So that, and then for heightened awareness, heightened astral travel, anything like that you want to heighten your spiritual experience, meditation, tissit, again another metal. So we say metal, but it's a crystal in my opinion. So these work in frequencies and energies. I don't care what the composite of it is. It's what it does as a healer and what we recognize on our clients. So Prophecy Stone is fantastic. I have some handheld ones as well. I cherry picked out of thousands, and I got about 50, something like that. And I cherry picked the best ones, which I felt were the great energy to work with, and that was really wonderful. Um, if you come to me and you just say that you're struggling with your spiritual path, you don't really see clearly, and you'd like to just, I don't know, be a little bit, you want to see more, you want to see your spiritual path more, you want to rise, you want to be on another level, a higher level. This helps. This definitely helps. It's one that I would have recommended a lot of clients for sure. um, there's so many things that it does help with. Trauma, deep rooted issues, it will help on so many levels that way. um, Balance. A lot of my clients wanted to see the sign of spirit because maybe somebody's passed. I used to gift this and it certainly made a difference. So you'll see more. Um, I think one of the greatest things about Prophecy Stone is it helps navigate through life. So I like I've been wearing it now for about 3 or 4 hours. In that 3 or 4 hours, my my thought changed. My positive drive came back, and I started feeling better and stronger than I did before I wore it. So it really helps you clear the negative thoughts and keep you on a good path. That's what I say this crystal does. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You should try it sometime. There you go. I just thought I'd do a live on this beautiful crystal. I hope I've explained enough for you to think, I'm going to go to my local crystal shop and buy one of them. And you can get them at a very, very good price. So, I've worked on these, so I put pure energy healing into them. So mine are as normal as anywhere around 100. I've put some on special offer at 70. So you've got to understand that I send them away. I have to have them capped. These cost a lot of money to cap. And then I have to send them back again. And then I have to send you the crystal free. So just, you understand why. And there's a lot of work I put into them. So these particular ones, this lot that I put on yesterday and today, I done about 15 hours when I got them. Round about, yeah, between 10 and 15 hours of pure energy healing work. And then when I got them back, I probably did about 11. So they've had maybe 20 to 30 hours healing work, pure energy healing. What have I put into them? There was a feeling of a driving force when I held them the first time, that I wanted to not to let anything stop me from moving forward in difficult situations. And I held these and put that energy into them, saw that the outcome that was going to be difficult to navigate through was going to be a good outcome, was going to be a healthy and happy outcome for everybody. That was the first between 10 and 15 hours. I can't be 100% sure. It could have been 15. And then when they came back, I felt the need to put energy into them in a way of heart. So I just worked from the heart, put energy into them, so when you feel them, your heart will get stronger. That's what I did with these crystals. I don't normally talk too much about what I put into them per se, but suffice to say that hopefully, rather than me talk about it, and it's just like my healing work, I never really talked about it to you when you came for a healing session. What I do is I smile when somebody buys one of my pure energy healing crystals, working crystals, and say, you know what, Mark, there's something about this crystal that feels different. And that's when I smile and say, thank you. So people can talk. People do talk in this business. But, you know, a lot of people say, why don't you tell us what you put into them? Why don't you spend time? Because I'd like you to feel it, and I'd like you to be the... It's not just the answer to me, but it's the clarification that what I'm doing over these 20 years is still valid and still works to a different level than just buying a crystal from a crystal shop. And that's it, really. I love my job. I've been working on anyway, I'll show you another day. I've been working on 2 sets last night. Really enjoyed that. Fell asleep about 2 o'clock, but I enjoyed it, and I woke up at 6:30 this morning actually, energized, energized in the sense of ready to move forward. I felt a little bit heavy in my body, maybe because I was a little bit tired, but it's hard to explain. I felt excited, but my body felt a little bit tired. Okay, so then I put the prophecy stone on, and then I felt lighter. Hard to explain really, but I felt much lighter. I thought, prophecy stone is really good. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. I'm cracking on with work today, and I wish you all a lovely day. I'm going to do a live in a few minutes, maybe in 20 minutes, to talk about what we normally talk about, what's going on in the world and stuff. I know a lot of you enjoy that far more than the crystals. But you know, the crystals really do make a difference in your life, and they do help you. They navigate you through difficult times. They lift your spirit up. They clear negative energy all the time. They are really like a best friend. It's like having a dog. It really is. It's like having a dog by your side, but you know, you don't have to feed it and stroke it all day. You just hold it. All right. One day, science will understand all of this, and maybe in 200, 300 years, you'll realize how powerful crystals were, and you wish you would have been wearing them, because they really are something very, very special in our lives. And Mother Nature doesn't lie. She doesn't make mistakes. Mother Nature grows exactly what we need. Have a great day. And obviously, it's created, whether it's lightning strikes, whether it's meteorites, whether it's whatever it may be. But whenever something is made on Mother Earth, it's made for a reason. Yeah, that's my theory about moldavites, tektites, and yeah, all of those beautiful pieces of glass like obsidian, moldavite, Libyan desert, tissit, you go on and on, but they're all beautiful. Mother Earth makes it when she spews out all the minerals from the ground, and we call them volcanoes, and they harden up, and in there's beautiful minerals and amazing pyrites, and it's just fascinating. But they all have healing properties. That's a fact. All right, see you soon. I'll leave one link for the prophecy stones, and I promise to put some at a really good price. Like, the best I could probably do is, after paying everything off, probably 70 would be the best. So I hope you appreciate the few that I put up. I'll try and put up at least 5 or 10, something like that. I'll do my best. All right, have a great day. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. Thank you for supporting that, Bajerski.com, by the way. I appreciate it. And cross your fingers. this time next week. What day are we on today? Let's say next. Let's say next week will be the launch of a new beautiful book by Bajerski. So get ready for it. I think it'll be here on Friday, if not Friday, Monday, and then we'll start getting them out there. As soon as, yeah, you might not be okay. So I wrote out a few hundred channeled messages. So we'll see if I can get them over there, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll figure it out. I have to, this is like becoming a little bit more complicated, but I think I'm not sure. I think I might be able to do it. So basically what I've done over here is I've sat down and channeled messages, and when you place your order, I then have to try and match up that. It might be a little bit complicated, but I'm going to have to ask the girls. I'm going to have to say, like if you're, I've already done the channel messages for those who pre-ordered the book. So yours are already done with your name on, but I'm talking about new clients. What I might have to do, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I was thinking about, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's a difficult one because I'm away. I'm in Bali. But for all you guys who as of yesterday at, I don't know, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I've got all your names and I've channeled all that. I've done a few hundred now, so you're all okay. If you haven't bought the book, then you will just receive the book without a channel message. But what I could do is maybe channel a message in writing. Maybe I could just do it in writing and send it you via email. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out because I actually like writing myself rather than on AI computers. I'd rather write it out. And sometimes these little, I mean, they're not massive essays, they're just short messages, but sometimes the shortest ones are the most profound. And how do I know that? Because sometimes you can spend an hour doing a reading for somebody and they'll walk out of that room and they'll sit down with you having a coffee and they'll just say, there was just one thing that you said that just blew me away. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get that first channel message, which is normally the most powerful one, onto the card for you, so it helps you think about your journey and think about who you are and what that message truly means. That's also important. Get that to you as well. But anyway, the book is going to be available no matter what. The book is beautiful, so it's not about a channel message. It's about a beautiful book that when you've finished it, you will never look at a flower in the same way. And there's some lovely channeled messages in there as well on the last 50 pages with flowers. So it's a beautiful book. Please cross your fingers, send good energy that the printing is going to be beautiful and the book is going to look stunning, and there's going to be absolutely no mistakes by the printer. Just put that out there. Beautiful book, and it's going to touch people's lives. And that's it. All right, guys, one link below for the Prophecy Stone. Enjoy it. I'll talk to you in a real few minutes because I'm going to come on back live again. All right, bye.